Alright, what's up guys? How's it going everybody? My name's Blitzwinger, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new LEGO Marvel Collection video. We are finally ready to rock and roll with the story, of course. The last episode has finally reached over 1,000 likes, so thank you guys so very much for that support. And that means, like always, the day that we reach 1,000 likes, the next episode gets uploaded. So of course, thank you guys so very much for your support so far. If you can, please consider leaving a like on today's episode as well. And without further ado, we need to do some time traveling. We actually pick up with a different team. We've got the Guardians of the Galaxy and Captain America here, ready to do a little bit of adventuring to a brand new zone that seems quite prehistoric. Well, I guess actually prehistoric is not the right word. Just a bit of a different time frame here completely.
Looks like he's in trouble.
And it looks like it's the Black Knight, who is going to be played by, what's the guy from Game of Thrones? Kit Harington, I believe, is his name. And he'll be appearing, of course, in the Eternals movie, I believe.
My name is Sir Percy of Scandia. I wish your visit could be under brighter circumstances, but as you can see, that fearsome Kang has turned my castle into a den of evil. I beseech thee, please aid me in overthrowing this villain, so that I might reclaim my kingdom and put an end to his tyranny.
Sounds like a pretty fairly reasonable plan, so let's help him out, of course.
The castle is this way.
After all, we are epic heroes. And by the way, our team is pretty awesome. I really like the combination here. It's mostly Guardians, but then you do have Captain America thrown in here as well, so that's definitely quite neat. Okay, so let's catch up. Because if you didn't know, the Guardians, obviously, when this game was coming out, the Guardians really were being built up to a large extent as kind of the next big thing in the Marvel universe, or at least the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They really, obviously after the success of the first Guardians movie, and then the success of the second Guardians movie, I think they really started to think of the Guardians as almost like the next team that they're going to use as anchors for the MCU. Now, of course, since then, that has kind of changed, I would say. I honestly don't even know, like, who they would consider as their main character. In my opinion, it seems like they're really leaning towards, like, Captain Marvel and Thor as kind of the next leading forces in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but maybe I'm wrong about that. What do you guys think, actually? I guess that would be an interesting question today. Like, having seen Endgame as the latest Marvel movie, who do you think going forward will be kind of the anchors of the MCU? Because obviously we know how Iron Man and Captain America storylines conclude, so it does raise a lot of interesting questions as to what is next. Okay, I'm incredibly confused as to what the Black Knight wants. Okay, he's charging ahead without a horse this time, because we kind of sort of took down his horse. Uh-oh. We got trouble incoming. More Kang soldiers. Got rid of them all. Time for a team-up move with Gamora and Peter Quill. Hit him with a combo wombo. Ah. We ran out of energy for the combos. That was a bit unfortunate.
Our foe awaits us inside, so please ready yourselves and let me know when you wish to storm the castle.
Oh, I'm ready to storm this castle right now, bro. We got ourselves a gold brick, and it's time to continue the story. So obviously, the Avengers are now time traveling, trying to catch up to Kang, as Kang is time traveling and basically grabbing certain pieces from different time frames of the Marvel universe and just different areas in general from time and bringing them all into one giant city called Chronopolis. Dude, look at that disrespect. He just says that raccoon thing. Who do you think you're talking to, J. Jonah? It's not that raccoon thing. It's Rocket Raccoon, bro.
Where was I? Oh yeah, this Chronopolis is apparently made up from the greatest realms across time and space. The Avengers are currently investigating these claims of Kang, and if it's possible, to leave Manhattan.
Okay.
Merry old England is a little merry old quiet.
Something's not right. Enchantress.
There's an Enchantress! A wild Enchantress has appeared!
Witchcraft, can you muster now?
I can offer doom, destruction, and dark magic.
None of the above.
There is the pretender of whom
There's Captain Avalon and
Nathan Garrett.
Doctor Strange.
I met Captain Avalon on the way here.
I'm super confused as to how the Black Knight's helmet works.
soon I will prove to Kang that I am
How does he see anything? Like, he still has a visor on, even without the helmet on?
Diversionary tactic from Kang.
Enchantress, do your worst. We gotta stop him. Tarry, sire, for it is folly to rush in.
His name is not Terry.
We're trapped.
We need to get inside.
Okay, so it looks like we're gonna need to deal with Enchantress.
Such a pity.
This level always reminds me of Lego Lord of the Rings. It just has that similar kind of vibe to it, with just the, I guess, the time frame within which it takes place. It certainly kind of has that feeling of
Why are you speaking so strangely?
something kind of Middle Earth-esque, if that makes any sense. I don't know if you guys agree or disagree, so I look forward to hearing your critique, because I'm sure a bunch of people say, like, bro, it's nothing like... yeah, hold B to interact with... Yeah, we will. Just a
Is there
sec.
any way this cage could help?
Yep, we're gonna need the help of,
Eventually come down. If I can increase the time
Doctor Strange, but first, I do want to try to gather some more studs.
Cage like some kind of video cassette.
your dated reference notwithstanding, yes.
Yeah. Who uses... Oh, I was gonna say who uses video cassettes, but then I remembered that Star-Lord obviously leaves planet Earth in the 80s. So because of that, that's what everybody was using. We didn't have any digital media. Well, sorry, I guess it was still digital, but we didn't have any media that was streamable or based on the cloud technology that we now have. Back in the day, you had to be kind and rewind at Blockbuster, which was like a place where you would rent movies. Okay, so we got ourselves a ton of studs. We're doing pretty well there. Let's fly over to the other end, because I'm sure there's an opportunity to gather a pretty good amount of studs here also. So let's do just that. Oh, I see a purple stud. Got to get that. Assuming that I can actually gather that. Yep. There we go. That's obviously incredibly valuable, so make sure you guys don't miss out on that. Again, especially early on in the game, I still get questions oftentimes from people asking me like, hey Blitz, how do you have so many studs? How did you get to so many studs so quickly? And basically every other variation of that similar same question. And my answer always is, you have to focus on collecting studs really, really early, because if you do not, then you're going to have a really tough time actually purchasing red power bricks that will make your life a whole heck of a lot easier in terms of being able to gather a ton of studs later. And in this game, of course, they're not actually red power bricks. They're actually pink power bricks, and they're collected over at the Gwenpool area, if you remember. So eventually, when we get to unlocking those, when we get to our Lego Brick Adventures section of the series, you'll see that. Okay, time for Strange to shine. Okay, Doctor Strange. It's time for the time reversal. And this is a game mechanic that they actually introduced just in this game, and I don't believe they've used it in any other game since. Now, to be fair, there haven't really been a whole lot of Lego games since, but I think that this mechanic would have been perfect for someone like Flash, maybe, right? With all his time traveling.
What now?
Now we simply reverse the time flow.
Yeah, but
That easy, huh?
I need Groot. Groot? Get over here, buddy. We need your help, my friend. We need your help, good buddy, old pal. I am Groot. Indeed. And now, Doctor Strange, reverse the time. And bring Groot back up there. Okay.
Buddy, time to rock and roll.
Now, of course, Groot can transform into a giant ball, allowing us to raise the gates so that we can finally battle Enchantress. And there she is, making her presence known.
Very clever. I'm almost slightly impressed. Let's see how you handle a little magic, shall we?
Shall we? Okay. Yes, we shall.
Now,
Whatever it is, it doesn't look good.
She has summoned some new foes. Take care, friends.
Here we go! Groot, mess him up! Okay, we have to be careful to not fall down here. Because that bridge is not solid, as you saw. If you stand on one side or the other, it starts to collapse underneath your weight. And then, there's giant spikes right below, so... there's a deadly ground! Below that.
What now?
Come on, we have to get inside and find the captain.
I legitimately thought he just said guacamoto. I was like, what? That sounds like an avocado monster of some sort that has taken over the Marvel Universe, which sounds absolutely ridiculous and absurd, but then you remember that it is a Lego game, and so anything is possible. Now watch them use like some sort of a avocado stylized monster in the next Lego game, and everybody can go back to this video and quote it as inspiration for that moment. Okay, so we need to do a little bit of assembly here. Now, as Doctor Strange, I should be able to actually use this, because he can create kind of, I guess, a magical rope. There's a mini kit right there. And it's time to assemble a giant battering ram. And for that, I need Groot. Can I? Okay, why is it transforming to there we go. I'm like, everyone except for Groot. I'm like, can I just transform into Groot? Well, I guess we just created a base for the battering ram. Groot is actually the battering ram. Move, everyone! Sweet. Okay, so that actually helps us.
I think Enchantress did. The path
And
is now completely blocked.
now we can get some extra studs.
There's another way. Look at the area below.
And now what we need to do is we need to go on ahead and clear out all these vines. Wait, what? How? Oh, I was about to say, I'm like, there's no way that Gamora is unable to remove those. She has a giant sword, dude. Oh, I always love the animation on this. This is the portal.
So nice
Here we go.
to join me.
And it looks like we've got our fight unlocked.
I sense an immense power coming
There's
from that chamber above the door.
all these variations of Enchantress.
Golden apple of Euden? Yes! Behold it in
Okay.
all its glory, for it is a true relic of Asgard.
I'm just gonna gather some studs before we
Power so
complete the
strong,
actual
no
boss
mere
fight
mortal
here.
can possibly-
Right. I thought so. Thanks for
Okay, I don't think there's...
So, we get rid of the apple and her power is gone.
I don't think there's anything else that we must collect right now.
Hey, a gravity booster. That might work.
Where's Star-Lord?
How do I get myself in the
Wait, seriously. Oh, there he is. I'm like, where the heck is Star-Lord? Okay, let's go. Gravity booster time. Activate Gravity Mine. And Nan.
Fortunately for you, an apple a day won't keep this doctor away.
Ha! How often do you get the chance
Okay.
to do something like that?
Doctors and apples? Is that supposed to be a Terran expression?
Yep.
I am Groot.
It is. It sure is a Terran expression. AKA an expression from planet Earth. There we go. We lay the smackdown on Enchantress, so we are victorious there. And we're able to move along. So now we just need to battle the Black Knight. Uh-oh, this is bad. Our team has been separated, so now it's just Doctor Strange, Peter Quill, and Captain Avalon moving along.
No traps.
No trap.
By the way, this is the part where everybody goes like, who the heck is Captain Avalon?
You know, with the medieval thing going on.
Indeed, sir. In mine own castle, we have traps aplenty.
And there's trouble.
To my dungeon of doom.
Would have been better if we were battling Doctor Doom at this point. With a name like that. Oh, of course.
There are the traps.
This looks like a Indiana Jones moment now. I guess this level really does remind me of a whole bunch of other Lego games.
Think they put a sign
Both Lord of the Rings and a little bit of Lego Indiana Jones with all these traps everywhere.
See how you'd attempt to get past this. A simple movement spell should do the trick.
Okay. So, speaking of spells. What the... Okay.
Is this a kind of magic?
Wait. slow these down. Move. Move, move, move. Whew, okay. Had a bit of a disastrous start there. Ooh, another purple stud. Make sure to grab that, guys. Oh, no. What the heck just attacked us? Oh, it was one of his knights. He did so much damage to us. I don't know if we had a full health bar. I don't think we did, because otherwise I don't understand how he did quite so much damage.
What shall I pick today?
Okay, that's one of them. Defeated one. Really? How does he get invincibility frames? Got him. There we go. I was about to say, I'm like, that's crazy. How is he able to not take damage right there?
You guys get distracted at the gift shop?
Look at you.
Not really.
This even happened.
Yeah, you're the one that got captured. True Believer! Nice. We've got the True Believer rank now unlocked, so that'll be pretty awesome. We got another knight to battle. Doesn't seem like we can battle them at long range, which I guess makes sense since they have those shields, so they're able to just block all the blaster fire from Star-Lord. Okay. Doctor Strange, I need your help. So first of all, mind control activate. So that he can control the other Black Knight, actually. The one that we were kind of helping out to begin with, if you recall. Now there's some, I guess, mice helping us out, or maybe that's a rat. I don't know. I guess the difference here. We managed to get ourselves another mini-kit. This is the most amount of mini-kits that we've gathered in any of the episodes so far. Alright, you spin my head right round, right round.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
I would imagine so. Alright, Cap, welcome back to the team, my friend.
Glad you're back with us, Cap.
Oh, and there's Groot actually trapped down there.
From here, but your shield might be able to help.
What about your shield? Don't you have
The
this?
room stops spinning.
Let's see.
Whoa.
I'm pretty sure we could just use your shield, no? Let's see if this works. I don't actually know, but let's find out. I don't see why it wouldn't. It's the exact same type of shield. There we are. There's a purple stud in there. I definitely want to gather that.
See you've let yourselves in.
And there's Nathan Garrett!
It is so kind
Ready for a fight.
come along.
First, we're going to pick up
Tree put up quite a struggle.
that
Hey, who are you calling a witch?
stud there.
You will not win this day, Black Knight.
Okay, so he's using some sort of a shield spell.
You'll never escape
I have to dodge that.
of doom.
I know not how to make use of it.
What the heck is that? His lens can just fire a giant cannonball? Yeah, that totally makes sense, dude. How does the mechanics of that work? Must just be a spell. Okay, speaking of spells, can't do any damage to him when he's doing that. So we have to wait.
I've got you now.
But we can definitely do quite a bit of damage
Worthy rodent.
in between those attacks. We're not doing a lot of damage, but we're certainly doing damage. I think we got him. Yes!
You gonna make this easy?
Whew!
Do we have to get medieval?
Kang's plans are
Dude.
way beyond you.
It's like Peter Quill. How'd you come up with those puns, bro? He's like hours and hours of writing.
Greetings and
And there is the Black Knight, Percy.
the one true Sir Percy.
Hail, Sir Percy! Well met!
What of Kang, my lord?
Well met.
Rules allowed Garrett to
I also like how Baby Groot figured out that he could just get out of there just by going on it and shrinking. And look at Gamora trying to fit in. I didn't even notice that before on the cutscenes. She's trying to fit through the grates in the floor there.
Farewell, fair heroes. May your helm protect, your magic provide, and your shield prevail.
Well, thank you.
You're telling me you could have done that all along?
I am Groot.
And more time traveling. This time for Team Captain America. I guess, has been completed. So we will see what is next in our adventure within a LEGO Marvel collection. More specifically, I guess, LEGO Marvel Superheroes. Also, how bummed did you think Doctor Strange is that he didn't make the cover? Like, literally, on the actual Timely Comics cover here, you just see his arm and his foot. It's like... awkward. Regardless, though, something that wasn't awkward on today's episode is the fact that we managed to get another True Believer rank, which is awesome, because I know I said that at the on the first episode, I was like, we're going to get True Believer on every one of these levels, and then we certainly didn't. So happy to be able to get back on course and correct that statement. And we have just passed the overall 500,000 mark for our stud count, which is very, very, very exciting. And with that in mind, we do get, of course, some new characters. We get Captain Avalon, who I honestly don't know very much about, so I'm not going to pretend like I do. Then we have Doctor Strange. And Enchantress, of course. Because the cool thing on these levels is that we don't only just unlock the heroes that we play as, but we actually unlock the characters that we go up against. So in this case, it was obviously Enchantress. So, with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so very much for watching today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you here on the next one. Don't forget, if you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up button. As soon as this one hits 1,000 likes, the next video will be uploaded. Thanks all for watching, guys. Bye, everyone.